Hey guys, what's up and happy Saturday. All right, guys, well, welcome back. I know that I always say I'm not supposed to be working on Saturday, but Jason's still sleeping right now, so I feel like I can get away with coming into the studio and popping out some stories. Now, we're back to talk about Vanderpump Rules stars, even though Vanderpump Rules season 9 is over. And to be fair, I saw where a lot of people, and even Jason, kept on saying this is the season of completion. I feel like they kicked off the season with not a lot of storylines, and then all of a sudden here at the end, we hear Lisa could potentially be investing in Katie Maloney and Ariana's sandwich shop. We see that Brock and Scheana want to get married in Bali. We see the Toms are opening shorts in Sandy's. We know that Lala Kent is newly single, and so is DJ James Kennedy. I feel like season 10 is definitely a shoe-in. Now, Pump Rules Scheana Shay said that she'd absolve all of Brock's debts and is offering an update on their wedding and reveals, well, who inspired her engagement ring. So before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. With that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so thank you again to Reality Blurred because we are hearing that Scheana Shay is offering an update on, well, Brock Davies, her fiance's child support situation during a podcast appearance on Tuesday. After Brock was bombarded with questions and criticism throughout the recently aired 9th season of Vanderpump Rules, many of which came from Lala Kent, Scheana revealed that she would pay off his debt before discussing her 12.7 carat Morganite engagement ring and her plans for a late 2020 wedding, with also adding more kids into the mix. I want to add this in before I continue on. She got so much shit for having a Morganite engagement ring. And she was like, but it's 12.7 carats. And people are like, who cares? It's not a diamond. That is one of the most ridiculous things to me. There have been so many people, even my ring that I've had for 4 or 5 years is not even worth $1,000. And I understand I'm not a woman, I'm not on TV, but I don't think any of that matters. I think really it's the symbolism of the ring. Who cares if he gave her a rubber ring? Or am I just reaching here? I'm sure you guys are going to let me know because you guys are definitely unfiltered about all of it. So getting back to it, financially, he is going to be in a position to catch up on that in full. This is what she said on the February 1st episode of Dear Media's Not Skinny, Not Fat podcast. Although Scheana revealed that Brock's ex-wife received funding from the government, clarifying that he owes money to them and she's already been paid, she said the two of them will not get married until his debt is taken care of and noted that she would pay it off herself if she could. She said, he is my person. I will absolve all of his debts. I will pay for everything if that's what I had to do, but he won't allow me to do that. Now, Brock has faced criticism for proposing to Scheana with a Morganite ring rather than a diamond, and Scheana said it's exactly what she wanted. She said, I sent jeweler Kyle Chan, who we've met multiple times. He's honestly an amazing jeweler. I love his stuff, especially his pendant necklaces. I've wanted one for like 5 years, and I don't know why I don't just buy one because you can get them for like $100. I'm just obsessed with them. But getting back, she said a picture that she sent to Kyle Chan was actually of Heather Young's engagement ring. And obviously she said, I need that ring. Who knows how many hundreds of thousands of dollars that is. And he goes, I can make this with a Morganite. According to Scheana, she's not sure what Brock paid for the ring, but claims it appraised for over $36,000. She said it was $1 on each card. He gave him 3 cards just to be funny because he thought that was funny just to split it for $1 on each card. And then he gave him cash for the ring. I mean, Scheana, I'll believe you because this is what you're putting out. But so what? When we were watching the episode, when we were watching the show and Brock put it on all of the different cards, it was because he was just trying to make it funny and only charge $1 to each card and then paid cash for the rest of it. But then at the reunion said, I can't pay cash for it. I could see, we've seen Scheana before where she is stuck up for her man and stuck up for anybody in her family. She's incredibly loyal and she's not going to let people ream the people who are closest to her through the mud, rake them through the mud, especially not over something as silly as an engagement ring. But in addition to being thrilled with her ring, Scheana said that she was also happy with the way in which Brock chose to get down on one knee in their home following a number of failed, would have been over the top proposals, including one that was supposed to take place at a movie screening. She said, I wasn't disappointed. And I think where he felt like, now you only get this and now you're disappointed. But I was like, no, at the end of the day, all I want is a moment with you. And we had an even longer moment in the apartment before we went outside where he got me flowers. He had this like whole printed out note with the edges burned, like a message in the bottle of our love story. And it was absolutely perfect. At the end of Pump Roll season 9, which we know aired last month on Bravo, fans watched as Brock attempted to stage a quickly maneuvered wedding, let's say that, while in Santa Barbara to celebrate James Kennedy and Raquel's since ended engagement. Looking back, Scheana admitted that she was never on board. She said, he convinced me that Tom and Ariana had this really good idea. And then I'm just thinking like, if this is what everyone else wants this, I will do it because I'm a people pleaser. I'm like, if this is really what you want to do, I'll do it because I want to marry you. She is a people pleaser. I could see what she's talking about here. Although Scheana was willing to do whatever she could to make Brock happy, the Santa Barbara ceremony obviously did not happen if you guys watched Vanderpump Rules season 9. And now, after being shamed for even considering the idea, the couple is looking to wed on a beach with the ocean in the background, and they have talked about Bali in the past. She said it was going to be Bali, but with quarantine and all of that, you can't fly into a certain part of Bali. So we hired a wedding planner, and we're going to look into getting married sometime, I think, between August and November. We're open to a wide range of dates, pending locations, and the next season, she revealed, noting that her married name will be Scheana Honey Davies, similar to that of her daughters, who is Summer Moon Honey Davies. Also on the podcast, Scheana admitted that she can't see herself getting pregnant after nearly losing her life following a health diagnosis amid her childbirth last April. She said, I'll probably go with a surrogate or adopt the next time around because it's not worth losing my life. And she even said that on the show when she was crying. She's like, you know, I have my baby, Summer, and she's so important that I don't want to put her in jeopardy, our lives, and her growing up without a mom. That is not an option. So if I want to have more kids, if Brock and I want to have more kids, it's going to be with a surrogate or it's going to be an adoption situation because I can't do this again. I think that's an important conversation to have, especially if you're going to be on a huge public platform. There are a lot of women out there who can't have children, or they have to go a surrogate route or even adopt. My mom was adopted. So however you do it, if you're, you know, I think it's individual to who you are. I don't think you should be judged for how you decide to make up your family. And there's so much judgment going on in the world already that why do we need to add any more? But guys, I don't want to just give you this information and not ask your opinion. I know that Scheana's been getting a lot of shit on social media for saying that she would absolve all of Brock's debts. What are your thoughts about that? And what are your thoughts about their future plans to get married? Do you think there will be a season 10 of Vanderpump Rules? I'm leaning into yes, definitely. All right, with that, go ahead, comment below. Don't forget to smash that like button and hit that notification bell. If you guys haven't bought your tickets to come see Zach and I live in April in Nashville, LA, or New York, make sure you go to spillingtealive.com. The Nashville tickets will be live as of Tuesday. So I can't wait to see you guys, and we're going to get to play. This is going to be fun. All right, guys, happy Saturday. Have some fun. Drink some mimosas. Take it easy, and I'll see you so very soon. Bye, guys.